What's up, guys? It's TechnoViking23 coming to you today with some Raid Shadow Legends, and I am back from vacation. Seems like I picked the absolute worst time to go out of town with Raid, because the day that I left, they dropped all these updates. We've got the Awakening system in the game now. We got a Fusion that's active as of right now, and it looks like I missed a bunch of drama too, with some people being banned from the test server, which is kind of hilarious, but lots of stuff going on with the game. I did have my laptop with me on vacation, so I was logging into my main account every day, pretty much doing clan boss for the most part. Doing a little bit of the Iron Twins boss as well, just so I get a feel for the situation with everything that's going on, because when I got back, I wanted to make this video talking about the Awakening system and what I think of it so far. So we're going to get into that here in just a minute. We're going to go look at our Soulstones as well. But there are some issues with this new system, and I really... not a fan so far, to be honest, because of how much it costs in terms of resources. So let's just go ahead and go into the Iron Twins dungeon here. Now, the boss so far, I have not found it to be that difficult. I think on most of these I've cleared up to at least 12. I haven't been focusing on it too much. I've just been doing the 6 keys that they give me each night. Tonight we were able to take magic up to 12. Now see, here's one of the problems I have with this is if you go in here, if we wanted to do more, we got to pay 150 gems just to get 6 more keys. And then on top of that, of course, it still costs energy for each run. So you're using up double the resources there, plus the gems, which is absolutely nuts to have to pay 150 gems to get 6 more keys. And the real issue here is that you see the amount of currency that you get from doing these, the Immortal Soul Coins and the Soul Essence. Now, the Soul Essence is pretty important if you want to be buying stuff out of the shop. These are pretty important if you want to be converting it into things like to get your little shards that you can pull. But you don't get a whole lot. So if you're only able to do your 6 free keys every single night, you're not going to get very much of this currency. And we're going to jump right in and kind of talk about why that's a problem here. So let's take a look at, first I'm going to go to my roster here. I did pull a couple of these like the first day just to kind of see how it worked. So far the best one we got was this 3-star Neathway. And we went ahead and we went with the Soul Reap, which I got to be honest with you, I've been using him in some content. I've yet to see this actually proc on any of the enemies. So I don't know if it was worth it or not. We've got Tatura with a 1-star. Mostly I just got one. I didn't really get anything great in terms of the champions so far, and again, I haven't really been pulling. We did get the our Man-Eater here with Phantom Touch for Clan Boss, which is pretty good. I got a 3-star Steel Skull, which I use him for Faction Wars at this point. Really, there's nothing else to write home about on that one. And that was really it. I don't think I have too many of these just yet. Let's see. The only one that I pulled, a really good one, was of a rare, of course. It was Stitched Beast. And of course, I went ahead and 6-starred him just for the heck of it. I had a Stitch Beast at 30, and I had to go ahead and take him up all the way. I figured, hey, why not? We'll build an insane Stitch Beast with the bonus stats that you get, because you do get quite a lot of bonus statistics from these. You can see from the blessing on him as a rare, we get 300 attack, which is pretty nice. And if I go back up to a Neathway, one of the things that I liked about it with him was we were actually able to get a pretty significant attack boost out of the blessing. Let's see, here he is right here. So if we look at his stats right here, we got 500 out of the blessing, and we're only at level 3, so we'll end up getting more once we get that further up. But here's the thing. So the other night, I was in... we'll talk about this crap in a minute, too. Let's go into the altar here. We'll go to the Soul Merchant. I was hoping maybe it would pop up for me. But you can see here, we only have 5 of these. What are these? These are the Immortal Soul Essence, which you use to buy these perfect souls, or the partial souls they'll give you sometimes. I don't really see anything in here tonight that we would want to buy. Maybe Uragrim, but again, we can't afford any of the stuff right now. But the other night, it offered me the level 4 for a Neathway, and it was 300 of these. Now, I talked to some people in my clan. Claw's a pretty active clan. We have quite a few of our clan clusters in the top 150. Lots of great players. A lot of people have already gone through and beaten all of the Iron Twins on each particular dungeon that opens. We have a lot of people that whale on the game. No one has anywhere near enough currency to afford 300 of these. And I think that's what the ultimate problem with this content is it's just going to take you forever, especially if you're not spending gems to refresh your keys. It's going to take you forever to get anywhere with these stars, unless you're just getting some insanely good pulls when you do summon your soul stones, which we're going to do that here in a minute, see if we get anything decent. Like I said, I saved mine up for the whole week just to see if we'd get anything here. And now if you go to the Mystic Market, you can see after doing my 6 keys tonight, I only have 1,400 of these coins. So all I can do is buy 1 and summon 1. That's 1 summon basically after 1 night of keys. So again, the progression on this is not going to be very fast unless you are absolutely wailing out and blowing a lot of gems on this content, which is again why a lot of us didn't like this when it was first announced. We figured they would make it so that it would overly benefit the whales. Obviously you have the RNG on the Soulstone Summons, but at the same time, if you are spending money to buy gems, you're able to go ahead and do this more often than the normal person. Now I did get one of these Eternal Soul Essences from a tournament, I believe. It was a tournament or an event the other day, but I have yet to see anything come up in here that uses those. So I honestly don't know what we're ever going to be able to do with this Eternal Soul Essence. I don't know if they're going to introduce new levels of this, or maybe you need it for the 6-star one. I'm not quite sure what is going to happen with that. But so far, I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent on it. It's just not a system you can really participate in that much because you just can't get a lot of this currency to be able to buy stuff. So like if you came in here, like I think they gave us a little bit of this for free. Was it 50? I don't remember exactly, but it's like if you came in here and bought a couple of these the first night or two, like you basically have nothing at this point. A couple weeks into, or a week or so into this new system, you have nothing to spend now if you've went through and got a couple of these for your characters. Now obviously you can sell some of these. We'll do that, probably do that here in a minute once we pull our summons. And of course these are all RNG. You can get rare champions in here that you're not even using, that you don't even have. You do have the wish list, which I recommend using that for sure to make sure you get stuff for the people that you want. I have yet to actually hit it on mine, on any of these. And on the free-to-play account, which of course I could not use on my laptop this week because they're still having problems with the login and sending the authentication code. I'm still dealing with that problem on the laptop there, so I didn't get to play my free-to-play account for an entire week. I got back yesterday, logged into that, went through, pulled my soul stones, and got absolutely nothing that helped my account. I got one for Arbiter, I think, that let me boost her aura, or the aura for Arena with Kymar, so that kind of helped a little bit, but that was like 1 champion that we got. Everybody else was stuff to sell. But let's go ahead and let's just rip the band-aid off on this Immortal Soulstone. This one's guaranteed at least a 3-star, and like I said, I have not had really any good pulls just yet, so let's see if we can actually get something decent. It is a legendary. Errol. Of course, I don't have him. one of the legendaries I actually do not have. That might be pretty cool on him. He's a pretty heavy single target damage dealer, but that's not anything that would help us out. Here's my other problem I have here. If you look at these, we do have to spend silver. So not only do you have to spend silver to summon these like you do shards, you also have to spend gems to get the currency from the Iron Twins boss. You have to spend energy. You've got to spend these keys. And of course, they're selling these in the shop. So overall, it's just a really kind of a crappy system overall. We'll go ahead and go through and pull these here. 3-star Honor Guard. I would never use that for anything. Let's just get through these. You see how bad the pulls are. We got an epic. Ooh, it's Taragi. Oh, wow. Okay, that's actually a good one. 4-star for Taragi. I do use him quite a bit, so that's a good one. This is probably the best one besides Aneathway that I've got so far. Another rare. Death Chanter 3-star. That's going to be sold. Another dwarf that we're never going to use. But that's the problem with this being such a large pool. Ice Crusher, I don't think I even have him on this account. I think I've probably fed him a couple times. My Skinwalker, I got really lucky with Skinwalkers and pulled a lot of the legendaries early, so I didn't have any issues with Faction Wars. Got another epic here. Defiled Sinner, he is pretty much garbage, so that's going to be a sale. But that's the thing, like even with your wish list, there's such a huge pool of champions in here to get that you're going to wind up getting quite a lot of garbage when you do these. And the other thing too is, like, you can see my soul collection, we do have out of 100, you only get 50 of these.
And then it's just like your vault. You do have to spend more gems or silver if you want to expand the slots. I didn't go beyond 100 because I don't anticipate, if I could speak, anticipate saving too many of these. I'm probably going to have to sell a lot of them because that's how you get more currency to pull more shards. To get these is you have to, you know, sell them, the ones that you don't want. All right, so we got 5 temples. Let's see if we can get anything. Let's see if we can get maybe our first 5 or 6, but we got the Taragi, which is good. We got a legendary here. It is Lysandra 3-star. Perfect. That's actually really good. I do have her on this account and use her quite a bit. I like how his name now is just, it's Amortine Skeleton, but for the short one, it's just Skeleton. It's like so default. It's like the skeletons in Castlevania, just Skeleton. Or like the Death Knight commercial where they called him Skeleton at one time. It's pretty funny. But that's good. Lysandra 3-star will be pretty nice to have. Let's keep on going here. Just click through these all, and let's see. Looks like we got got a Madame Saris off our wish list. Okay, and a 4-star Sinesha. All right, so it's starting to heat up a little bit. Probably, I don't see myself using any of the rest of these. And maybe that Tanix one, but the rest probably gonna sell. Well, we're getting some much better pulls now that we went through and saved. All right, Dark Kale, that's pretty good. Frozen Banshee's nice. That'll be good for clan boss damage. A 3-star Kale. Nothing else here really. Maybe Metal Shaper. I don't really use him much anymore though since I built my solo Vergis for Scarab King. And I think this is going to be it here. Let's just go ahead, and we did get a Reliquary Tender. That's nice off the wish list. Everything else here is pretty much an instant sell. You know what? I hope this... Okay, it does. It is retroactive with collecting these. That's good. So we got some more. That's the nice thing. You do get a little bit of currency when you pull these Mortal Soul Stones. So let's go ahead and do our last 10 and see if there's anything here. Another legendary, and it is for, a 5-star Alexander. And I actually do use Alexander. He's actually pretty neat little champion. And a couple of decent 3-stars. Umatogi, Inquisitor, I use both of them. So not bad. That's actually, oh, Harrier, my God, get him out of here. That's actually pretty good. I'm actually pretty happy with that. So we did get some pretty good pulls here. We'll go ahead and grab some more of these coins now. That's the thing. I can go in here to the market. And now I do have 1,000, so if I wanted to, I could actually buy the Immortal Soulstone, but I'm actually not going to do that. I'm actually going to buy the Soul Essence with this because I feel like this is a better use. We can get 24 of those, and then we can go into the Soul Merchant. And now if we want to buy some of these, which I would actually probably get Draco here, just we're up to 29. I'll probably get the Draco one because it would be nice to kind of get him unlock there, get a little bit of extra damage on the clan boss. This comes in handy because what I've found is on my Bat Eater team, I've been running Draco even against Force now that I've switched him into counterattack accessories, and it's usually still enough to 1-key, but any extra damage we can pull for him would be nice. Alright, so let's go into our soul collection here, and I'll kind of show you how this works if you guys haven't really gone in through with this just yet. So anybody that you don't want to use, you can just click on them. It'll let you see, you'll see how much you'll get for it here. And so we're going to go through and probably sell a lot of these. Steel Skull I already have built past that, so we're not going to really do anything with that. I do actually use her in a few areas in Doom Tower's secret rooms, so we'll go ahead and hang on to her. But the rest of these, we're probably going to just get rid of. I do use Frozen Banshee once in a while. We'll keep Reliquary Tender. Harrier, you're out of here. The rest of these are all pretty much useless for the most part. We'll keep Kale because he's kind of fun to use once in a while. And other than that, we're just going to get rid of all those. So we're going to get 418. So that's the thing. We're selling 43 of these souls. We're going to get 418 of these coins, which, again, is not enough to really buy too much here. We can buy some more of the Immortal Essence. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to buy these Immortal Essence so that anytime something pops up in the Soul Merchant store, we'll be able to pick up some extra pieces here that might help us out there. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, overall, I just think like there's too much, you need too much currency really to participate in the system here. And you can see here we're all out of these. We have really no way of earning any of those other than purchasing them. And we can't do any more tonight because, like I said, we already used our 6 keys. And we only have 400 gems. I'm low on gems on the account right now from energy refills. And there's nothing else we can do. So we can't earn any more tonight. We're going to be stuck till tomorrow. You can see here we really can't
do much in terms of farming until we get to these other stages here where we can earn the soul essence. So that's where we are now. So basically, if you're not spending a bunch of gems, if you're not wailing out on energy and gems, you're not going to really be able to farm this very quickly or very effectively. And then let's talk about the offers in the shop too. I know they've been popping these up once in a while. The ones that I've seen have been way too expensive. They've even got the little new thing here, so you have to come click at it, look at it. But so here you got $20 for one soulstone. So they're basically, I guess, these are like their ancient shards. $1 a piece is what they're valuing these at, I guess. But look at this. Even if you buy this, it's over like 10 days. So you have to wait 2 weeks to pull all these. So it's not like you can just buy this and then yank all 20 of them and hopefully get something good. You do have to sit there and kind of wait to get all of these. I don't think there's any other packs here that have got these in it. But the one that they offered me while I was on vacation, it was like $89 for like two or three of the immortal soul stones. It wasn't even the eternal, so I thought that was pretty bad. But yeah, I still don't know what we're going to wind up using the eternal stuff for. I haven't really seen anything pop yet that has it there. So, but that's kind of it, guys. I just wanted to kind of give my thoughts on this system. I'm really still kind of, wait and see with this. Obviously, we're going to engage with it. We're going to use it whatever we get. When we get a decent one, we'll go ahead and use the blessings because they do come in handy. It's nice. There's some extra damage on clan boss. I haven't really noticed it being a problem in arena yet. I know there's you can boost some auras with some of those and get a little bit more speed and a little bit more damage and other things, but I've been farming gold 5 all week. I haven't really come across any problems with it going against it in arena, so really that hasn't been an issue. But overall, I just feel like it's a system that most people are not going to be able to take advantage of too much just because of how hard it is to get a good amount of the currency to be able to participate in it. So that's kind of where I'm at on that. Anyways, guys, back from vacation, like I said, be trying to put out some more content here this week. I've got to get going back again into the game. Let me know what you guys think so far about Awakening and about the blessings, if you're having fun with it, or if you think it's just kind of another gimmick thing here designed to milk you of your resources, because it does seem like, we keep telling Plarium we don't want to spend as much time in the game, but they keep adding in more things that are going to take time, and then things that are going to drain us of more silver, more gems, more energy. So it's just like one thing after another with that. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this video. As always, hope you're having a great day. Thanks as always for watching, and I will see you again next time.